It's week 3 of the 2024 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Pats and the Jets on Thursday night.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the 3rd overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Came in and looked right at home. His team's 2-0. He's playing well. What's the big thing for him now, though? Not to become complacent. And I think the coaching staff has been working on exactly that.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 11 carries, 52 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Here's May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Jets.
To throw is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
To the air, May.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. They'll throw with May. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Throwing here is May.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's May.
Complete, it's Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Antonio Gibson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Breaks through the contact. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Paul on a give up the middle. Paul has it knocked loose.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, May. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Patriots first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the save. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rodgers going to throw.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
Here's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers
as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll roll him out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they're currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
This one to Bourne out on the left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Kendrick Bourne. And down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 65 yards.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Slide for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Hall again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, Stevenson fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's May. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On the counter, it's Stevenson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a handoff, Stevenson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
4th down. Here's May. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll give to Hall. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots 7-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So the Patriots now down 17-14, 2:14 to play. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw with May.
Dancing to his left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that throws incomplete. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Back to throw.
They'll find Osborne here.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
He's back to throw.
This one caught by Osborne, right side.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Over the middle, complete. It's Stevenson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So now the focus shifts to the Jets, trailing by 4. A little under 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
That's caught by Wilson.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And check down complete to Hall.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now Rodgers. That is caught. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
That's pulled in by Wilson.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. One final try now for Rodgers.
This ball intercepted. And the Pats are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Patriots, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1.